Welcome to the Word for Life podcast, a daily devotional covering the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation.
In Exodus chapter 8, God told Moses and Aaron to inform Pharaoh that he is going to send frogs all over Egypt. This was because Pharaoh did not obey God even 7 days after God turned the Nile into blood. When the frogs invaded the land, the magicians tried their secret arts, but they only brought more frogs on the land of Egypt. Only then Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron and told them he will let the people go. After Moses prayed, the frogs died. But verse 15 tells us that when Pharaoh saw that there was relief, he hardened his heart and would not listen to Moses and Aaron. Next, God sent gnats on the people and animals. Again, the magicians of Egypt tried to produce gnats, but they could not. So they informed Pharaoh in verse 19 that this was the finger of God. But even though Pharaoh saw God's power, his heart was hard and he would not listen to the Lord. Next, God sent swarm of flies all over Egypt. They destroyed the fields. Again Pharaoh called Moses and said he can allow people to worship but only in Egypt. When Moses did not agree, Pharaoh said he can allow Israel to go to the wilderness but not very far. So Moses prayed for the flies and the flies left Egypt. But verse 32 says, this time also Pharaoh hardened his heart and would not let the people go. Friends, Pharaoh clearly understood that God was at work. He saw 2 times how God answered Moses' prayer. But Pharaoh took chances with God again and again. Perhaps there is a warning here for believers. We too may clearly know what God wants us to do, but we may take chances with God. For the Pharaoh, every time he disobeyed, he was getting better in disobedience. As they say, when we repeat an action, it becomes an habit. This is true even for disobedience. Disobedience can become a habit.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Word for Life podcast.